Welcome to this edition of Cogeco North Bay News, truly local television. My name is Clark Heipel and we are live at 5:30. Is the North Bay Taxpayers Association making any headway, or is the group spinning its wheels? That's one question that may be answered during tonight's Mayor's Show with host Dean Belanger. The live call-in show comes just 24 hours after taxpayers presenter Don Rennick was involved in a heated discourse with North Bay Mayor Al MacDonald.
The city insists on closing the books off and then putting out the variances without telling us where the variances arose. In other words, they give. Just let me finish. You made your point. You made your point, and I'd like to make mine.
Lately, it seems at the council meetings, it's interesting to see the mayor bite back a little bit on presentations from the North Bay Taxpayers Association. He seems a bit more ready now to either challenge some of the stuff they're coming up with, or at least to question it. So I think that's something different that's happening now. So I want to ask Al about that, if that's just a different tactic he's taking with this group. Because oftentimes he doesn't. They make a presentation and that's it. They sit down and that's the end of it. This time it's interesting and kind of refreshing to see the mayor bite back a little bit.
Those figures aren't available to me, and I'm taking the ones that are available.
So are you willing to admit that your numbers are incorrect then?
No, they're correct for my purposes here.
There's no question they're correct for your purposes.
Well, even if you took 900,000 off it, how much does that change that 25.17?
Anyways, I've had enough, really.
Looking at this, is anybody benefiting from these reoccurring presentations from the North Bay Taxpayers Association?
I don't know that there is. I mean, I've gotten in trouble before with anything I've said about the Taxpayers Association, negative or positive. So I'm almost hesitant to say, but my overall thought is, and I've said this before, so I'll just say it again, they need someone new who's going to make these presentations. And I have nothing against Mr. Rennick. I don't even know him. But obviously there's a relationship there that he's got with this current council that's negative. So if the North Bay Taxpayers Association wants to make inroads, they need someone who can make these presentations to council that council might actually listen to, because some of their ideas are actually really good. But they're not taken that way, I think, because of the tone of these presentations.
Not to be lost in the discussion is the results of the Focus Firm project from Baylor University.
It's all done now. Everything's out. Their suggestions, their recommendations on every aspect of living in North Bay and how we do business. So it'll be interesting to get Mayor Al's take on that and find out, does he agree with everything? Are we going to do some of these things? Or was this just a nice exercise? So we'll talk a bit about that. Summer in the Park all been announced. The lineup is there. So I know Al's, of course, as he should be, a big proponent and cheerleader for the Summer in the Park. So we'll chat a bit about that.
Last but certainly not least, the callers can decide where the conversation goes.
I love the callers because you never know where the show is going to go. They'll bring up a topic that maybe has not been touched on, or something that's personally happening on their street. And yeah, we'll chat about that and everything else that comes up.
Tune in live right here on Cogeco TV, 7 p.m. tonight for the Mayor's Show.